Welcome back to another episode of the JustCasual Vlogs. Hopefully that intro montage with coffee was pretty cool. As you know, I am now a video editor, a seasoned video. I'm just doing video editing stuff, and I want to be putting this out almost like as a diary or a documentary of like what I'm doing. But at the same time, I kind of want to play around because I'm not full-time. I'm only part-time. I'm only freelancing, so I control my own schedule and I have limited time. I have more free time to play around with this kind of stuff and continue to grind and also catch up to other video editors. If I really want to be a video editor, I can make this meme stuff, but I also want to get some serious stuff and maybe like get better at vlogging, maybe do Instagram stories better. So anyway, it's been 2 weeks since I last talked to you guys and a lot has happened. I mentioned that I started with Golden Guardians and I was going to do social media for Golden Guardians during the NALCS that weekend all by myself, and it turned out great. I got to sit in. The first day, I was just really quiet. I was almost like a fly on the wall kind of thing, like in the player lounge and the team room and just hanging out. And that was kind of cool, and just seeing how they do things and seeing a rough day of games and seeing a really good day of games was really cool too. Just seeing how the difference in interaction is, the difference in mood. And the last 2 weeks, I've been working in the office with Golden Guardians, and that's been really, really cool. The commute sucks. I have to go from Long Beach to Culver City, and there's no way around going on the 405, which pretty much super slow, lots of traffic. I was going in from like 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. working like, what is that? That's not 12, that's like 10-hour days. So I'm working a little more than expected, but it's still fine. Like I'm enjoying it, and you know, I'm still getting into the groove of how to edit and learning how to edit and being better at it. So, but things are going really, really well. I did a highlight video of Golden Guardians versus Echo Fox, where it was like Russia's point of view of what happened in the game, which was super memey, and I thought it was really funny that someone actually thought it was real.
Driving stop sign still. They can look to dive top maybe. Coming up. Nothing. Driving 20 HP.
We did go ahead and take a look at a POV of Rush here in one of his deaths up in the top lane.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, like, just tabbed out, not really paying attention. Froggen, who's super fed at this point, has a lot of ways to potentially be able to kill him.
Parts of it were real. The tabbing in and out was not. I did another Sounds of the Rift, which was, I mean, it's pretty standard. It's pretty easy. The hardest part is figuring out what to keep and what to take out because it needs to be short.
How did he just hard engages in?
Kill flash. W.
Okay.
Oh, I got killed.
Jusan! Woohoo! Woo! Stop taking the kills!
I did a mini.
Fun Guardians are fighting for player position, and they will take the win over Echo Fox.
Can I go peace fun?
Didn't he go before he went on stage?
Of course.
Then we did a Madrinas announcement video, which was absolutely crazy because we're going to shoot it on Thursday night. We realized that all the equipment was missing. Someone had it at home and wasn't available to bring it in. So we ended up shooting it Friday morning, and that was pretty much like, we shot it in an hour. I edited it for like 10-15 minutes, and then we got it out because we needed to get it out by 9 a.m. and I think we got it at like 9:20. So that was an absolutely crazy experience to just edit that quickly. And I'm really sad because the first edit was actually decent, and the second edit, the second version, I was playing around with some effects to make it better, just for my own learnings. And then they needed me to export it again, and I forgot to revert like some weird animation thing, so you could see like something weird happening, and actually a scene was cut from it. So that really sucks, but that's what it is. But really cool to do that shoot with some of the Golden Guardians people. Then we got the latest highlight video, which was a reference of the Naked Gun with the 100 Thieves game versus Golden Guardians with...
They're on it for sure.
Yo, can we just trade elder?
I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Back up. Bot side.
Come to me. They didn't get Baron. What the fuck?
Can we go better?
Walk up to Baron.
Yeah. Yo, wait, let's go better. Let's go better.
Holy. When
just
you
gave it
forget
for
you're
free.
playing an NA.
That one has a story behind it because for a whole day, I was trying to play with this idea that came from Pinky and the Brain, but it was the idea. I was like forcing the idea and it didn't come very naturally to the actual video. So it was really difficult trying to make this idea work. That I think what I needed to do was spend more time brainstorming and thinking, what content do we have and how can we work around that, rather than I have this idea, I'm gonna make the content fit into it. And that's what I didn't do. So I spent a whole day just like beating my head against my computer desk trying to figure out how to get this to work. And I woke up the next day with an idea, and then it took me like boom. And another video I did was the NBA 2K draft for the Warriors gaming squad. So that's a scene I'm not very familiar with, but that was really cool. That was doing some live editing.
Well, the pick is in. Brendan Donahue, who is going number 2?
Warriors Gaming Squad selects Gradient from Florida.
Well, we thought we needed a small forward. They got a small forward. Gradient out of Florida.
Warriors Gaming Squad selects Kina.
Kina, how do you feel going to this Warriors team?
Feels great, man.
Something was happening on Twitch, the draft, and I was clipping as we go and then downloading it and then putting it into like a template. And then as the live stream went, I just pulled clips from Twitch and then put them in and edited and made it effects. Yeah, that was a really cool experience doing live editing and on the go. And I'm really happy actually how the video turned out. I wish I could have played with it a little more, but that's how live editing is. If you guys watch League of Legends, at the end of a game, you see like chunks and like a montage of the game, the match. That's live editing. Someone is there pulling clips as the game is going and then putting it into like a montage and editing it. And then like this happens for traditional sports, you know. So that was a really cool experience. I feel like I'm stretching myself a lot as a video editor and seeing what I'm doing or learning what I'm doing. And that's absolutely awesome. I'm really excited with that. What's going on for the rest of the split? So it's really interesting because I'm trying really hard to learn a lot more. I'm trying really hard to provide value. And there's a lot of things I don't know as a video editor. Like I don't know equipment. I don't know what the right cameras to use. I don't know how to do lighting. I don't know how to do a lot of different editing stuff. I don't know how to do documentaries. And that's why like even with these vlogs, I'm trying to learn how to edit them better on my own time. And I think I need to do things where like I go out on a Saturday and record like a trip, or like a Sunday, record a trip that I'm doing so I know how to like take B-roll and how to have this eye for video. Because if I want to have a full-time job as an editor, like I think I'm really good at telling a narrative, but I haven't really proven that. I've done a good job of making these meme content, and people are noticing that. But I want to expand my breadth as a video editor, right? Because that's the path I've decided to take right now. So I need to figure out a way to gain these experiences on my own and to find these opportunities with Golden Guardians. But I'm only working 3 days a week for them. Half that time I'm like really loaded with stuff, and then they're giving me random stuff to also work on. But what I'm really trying to make sure that I can do is like, I would love a full-time position with Golden Guardians. You know, I like the team, I like the atmosphere, I like the office, I like what they have set up, and yeah, like I said, the people are really awesome there, and the LCS team is actually decent, which is really cool. But the thing is, my contract only lasts till the season. You know, there's not much work to do off seasons, but hopefully what I'm providing enough value, I'm providing enough brain power, I'm providing enough ability to be able to be useful during the off season. And hopefully I can do stuff with the NBA 2K team and like whatever else they have, like off season content. And even like maybe if it's not even video, but maybe it's more doing social media stuff or events. So that's what I'm hoping to really provide. And let's see, we just finished week 6, we're entering week 7, and this is only a 9-week split. I think 9 or 10 week split. And then we have playoffs, and Golden Guardians is most likely going to hit playoffs. But if we get through the first round, then just another week. If we get to the second round of playoffs, to finals, I think that's quarters, semis, and finals. I think that's what it is. Like, that'd be awesome. And we get to go to like St. Louis for the finals. But, you know, that's not much. I don't have much time with Golden Guardians now that like I started in week like 5 or 4, like coming into the office, you know, doing a lot more stuff. And I think the NBA 2K stuff, like that was their off season because they just had their draft. So hopefully I'm able to do provide enough value, but to be full time. But we'll see. That's the kind of pressure right now that I'm putting on myself, or that I'm feeling. Thanks for all of you that are actually following me. I'm so surprised that after not posting a vlog for so long, that there are a handful of you that are actually still watching, and I popped up on your subscription feeds and you commented. Shout out to Gillian, shout out to Brad Chmielewski, shout out to Hello Hi GG. All you guys commented on the last video. I really appreciate it. That was like really cool, and yeah, I really appreciate that people are actually interested in me, and will give some time to actually watch one of these. So hopefully I can do these more often. See you guys.